So before I even start this video, I just want to go and announce that I will be attending the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo this year. I think it's held at the same place. I will put all of the information on your screen right now. But yeah, I will be returning there. I will put the website also in the description below. So if you guys want to go and see more information on that, you can do that. So let's begin with the video. Hey there guys, I'm back to another video. Today I will be returning to the Uncharted universe with the sequel to Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, released on the PS3 and PS4. Released around 2 years after Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves was going to be bigger and better. At this time, I just bought my PlayStation 3 and I heard a lot of great things about this particular title. A friend let me borrow it for a couple weeks and god, I loved it. The way the game played, the story was interesting, and the graphics were just gorgeous at the time. This was my first Uncharted experience, and I did eventually buy the game myself once the Game of the Year edition came out. The story still follows Nathan Drake as he tries to find the lost city of Shambhala. Nate isn't following clues of his ancestor, but instead, he's following Marco Polo's clues to go and find the lost city of Shambhala. New faces are introduced and old faces shall return. The dynamic between the new and old characters is really interesting and entertaining to watch. The new villain, Zoran Lazarevich, was really good. The villain from Drake's Fortune, Gabriel Roman, didn't really oppose to me as a major threat, while Lazarevich is threatening to Nate and does have a menacing background. Out of all of the new characters introduced, I would have to go and say Chloe is my favorite. She's a new female character that is a strong individual that helps Nate out throughout his entire adventure. The overarching story, I would say, is a really good one. The start of the game does start within like the middle, and then you start realizing on where Nate has come from and how he got there and all this other stuff. And all the new characters are really good, and the way that the dynamic works between Nate and the new and old characters, and the resolution to the whole story in and of itself was really nice, and just an overall fantastic story. The gameplay is still a combination of third-person shooting and platforming. The third-person shooting is just as smooth with a new variety of weapons to pick and shoot with. The platforming is on a much larger scale compared to Drake's Fortune. One of the main reasons why I think Among Thieves is better than Drake's Fortune is because of these set pieces. What I mean by a set piece is a section of the game that left a memory in your head. Drake's Fortune didn't have many real set pieces, while Among Thieves has plenty of them, like running and shooting a truck as it is chasing you, and platforming and running across a moving train. Hell, right from the start of the game, you are climbing a train on the side of a cliff that is about to fall. These set pieces really go make that gap between Drake's Fortune and Among Thieves. Because of these set pieces and the gameplay being an overall improvement compared to Drake's Fortune, that's why there is a huge gap when people talk about Drake's Fortune and Among Thieves. The shooting mechanics are just as smooth as ever, the platforming is on a much larger scale, and these set pieces are just badass. Nate's adventure this time will take you to many different environments. One second you'll be in the jungle, and then next you'll be traveling through ice caves. I enjoy the many different environments that you get to explore within this game because it made the game more interesting for me. In Drake's Fortune, the environments didn't really vary, and most of them were in the jungle or in the cave. Naughty Dog used all 25 gigabytes on the Blu-ray disc, and it definitely shows with the presentation. Graphic-wise, every single environment was oozing with detail, and the soundtrack was phenomenal as well. There's a reason why this game received so many perfect scores in numerous Game of the Year awards. The proof is in the pudding. The story was great, the gameplay was a lot better, and the presentation is top-notch. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have not already, you should subscribe. I put new videos up every Saturday. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you can do that in the description below. If you guys also want to go and see more game reviews made by me, that will also be in the description below as well. So I think that is about it. Thank you guys for watching this video again, and I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers!